Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Yo. What up, though, people? I'd like to welcome you back to the Keep It a C-Note podcast. I am your boy Brown. To the left of me, we got
your boy John.
And to the left of John, we got
big homie Mike.
Okay, he's speaking today, people. Shout out to Mike. 28th Street is in the building. You know we about to beef back and forth this whole episode.
Oh, man.
You already know how that go, John. Please be the referee. Please. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, all that good stuff. Shout out to Vito. He's not back yet, so I guess San Fran ain't looking like they championship status, so he's still down at minicamp. Shout out to Vito. Where's Vito?
He's more like where's Waldo? Leave him where he at.
And he's extra hurt. Yeah. San Fran ain't looking like a championship team, and the Knicks.
Knicks is bad. Knicks is
They're
bad.
just horrible.
They got another 10 years of misery.
Yeah, Vito, go ahead and pour a shot wherever you at, Vito. We gonna call you Oouuber when you're ready.
Pull your tail between your legs. You got to come see us, Vito.
Ain't no doubt. NBA draft has passed us. Banchero, #1 pick. I want to ask y'all, in the next couple years, who's going to be the top guy in this draft, do y'all think? Keep it a C-Note. Mike, you a guest. Go ahead and set it off for us.
You talking about the draft?
Yeah. Who you think going to be the best prospect in about 3 to 5 years out of this draft class?
Honestly, I'm going to see the young boy that went to the Pistons.
Really? The point guard?
Yeah.
What's his name? Ivy, right?
Ivy. Yeah, I think he is.
Why you like Ivy?
He's a point guard driven league. And I like the pieces they got over there. They got some pieces.
Okay.
So I think they're gonna surprise a lot of people. I think that's the new Memphis on this side.
Okay. Who you got, John? And they got money.
Oh, absolutely. So and it's a good city for them to get people.
Right. Who you got, John?
I got Jabari Smith.
Okay.
I think he's pretty polished, Pauls. He knows how to run set plays. The only thing I like to still see out of him is interior defense, but he averaged 7 rebounds coming off the forward position. He's 6'10", 220 pounds. He could shoot. He's the first player in the last 20 years that had a 3-point percentage as high as his.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's the closest to NBA ready. I like the ball from Orlando, but I think Jabari's the more solid pick, and he's going to fit in wherever you put him in the NBA.
Yeah. See, that's my pick is also Jabari. Shout out to that, John. We brothers early. I think that boy. The way he shoot, man, he shoot unlimited. He can shoot off the dribble.
Mm-hmm.
He can shoot spotting up. He can go to the rack.
If the NBA team is right, they put him at the 3.
If they let him play his game, man, he's slimmer than Jim, though. But you know what I mean. I definitely like what he got going on. So yeah, let's see. If he bulks up, he might be a monster, though.
I'm gonna tell y'all my sneaky surprise just off of the team he landed to and the play he gonna play with.
Exactly. Yep.
This is big.
I want to see
Wendell Moore Jr.
Okay.
The fact that he landed in Dallas, I guarantee you, he's gonna show up.
Okay.
If you didn't watch him at Duke, go back and look who I'm talking about. I guarantee you, because the team he playing for, and the type of atmosphere they got there, I got him showing out in the next couple years.
Okay.
Not this year.
We gonna mark that down. Mike said it. What's your thoughts, people? 3 to 5 years. Which NBA prospect that just got drafted? Which one do you have being nice in the next 3-5 years? Keep the C-Note with us. Let me ask y'all pick one, clip one real quick, right? If you had to start a team right now and you had to take a duo, Banchero, Suggs from Orlando, or Holmgren and Shea Gilchrist Alexander? Who you taking? Pick one, clip one.
I'm taking Chet and Shea Gilchrist Alexander.
Why?
I think that's a better duo to me.
Okay. Okay, what you got, Mike?
Better duo than who?
Banchero and Jalen Suggs.
I ain't taking away nothing from Jalen Suggs, bro.
See what?
I like Suggs a lot. I like Suggs a whole lot.
What you saying? You don't like Banchero?
No, I do like Banchero. See. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Suggs.
Suggs and Banchero. I agree with you, Mike. I go with Suggs and Banchero. Whatchamacallit, Holmgren is slimmer than Jim for real. And
he
like,
talking heavy though.
Yeah, he
talking heavy.
And he got like a real slow game to me. So I want to see how he transition, but
you know that's just something.
See, but one thing we know, and this is sad to say this though. Lanky, long scorers that are of the Caucasian descent do not last long in the NBA.
Okay.
At a high level.
Okay. Yeah, you talking about like a Porzingis and them type guys?
They don't last long.
Right.
Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, you might have the size, but you don't got the endurance and the stamina. And there's something just in our genes that just keep us going forever. You know, you can have somebody like Adam Morrison.
Right.
So long, lanky, score. Like he had everything.
Right.
But once he get up against them dogs in that next level, they just don't last.
Or they get that one injury because they bones so.
But their injuries come because they can't last. Right, they trying to keep up with a couple with some cheaters, and they a bunch of
move your mic back, some Mike. Yeah. No, the whole stand.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Chet, but I think the ball he definitely got game. We all know he could ball, and whoever you put in front of him, like he balled against. Now I think that's going to be his biggest obstacle in the NBA is gaining some weight and bulking up. But if he don't, then he's definitely sure as hell in trouble.
See,
the ball can he can ball.
My fear is though, like you mentioned Morrison, we see a lot of guys from Gonzaga that can ball, and to me, it's like once they get into the NBA, they don't look like official NBA, like balls. Like that's I like Banchero too, but Duke, they be hitting and missing with they prospects.
No, the last 6, 7, 8 been good. Now you might have a couple of them that caused some injuries, but before the injuries, they was dogs.
Like who?
Jabari Parker, when he first got here, he was a dog.
Shout out
Kyrie, dog. Zion, dog.
Right,
Ingram, dog. Tatum, dog.
But you see it, Tatum, dog. I'm just saying, like, dudes that come in from the rip. Like, Kyrie came in from the rip from Duke, was the man. Tatum came in. Ingram is taking him a couple years.
But no. But look where Ingram was at, though. That's why.
Right,
he started with Kobe. Can't nobody be the man with Kobe. Nobody.
Okay, speaking of Kobe, the Lakers, right now, forget a salary cap. If you can have a point guard start for this current Lakers team, keep it a C note. Would you take John Wall or Jalen Brunson? Pick one, clip one.
I'm telling you, neither one.
Okay.
If I had my choice, neither one.
What if you had to pick one of them?
Brunson, because John Wall ain't gonna be it.
Who you got?
To go with the solid Brunson. I don't want to.
If Brunson gonna be $20 million cheaper.
If John Wall was healthy, and I knew he was always going to John Wall.
But that's why I said don't equate the money into it.
I want to take John Wall on his team.
He's like Russ, having Russ on the team.
It's the same thing. It's the same what does.
I'm just confused because a lot of talk is John Wall going to LA.
I mean, that I can see him sliding to LA for a salary dump, but
he can't play the whole season.
No, he not.
Nah, I ain't got him. Shout out to John Wall agent.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't got him playing the whole season, but I got him coming back for the playoffs.
Shout out to John Wall agent. When was the last time John Wall played? He getting $47 million this year.
Yo, my man, John Wall played the last 3 seasons. They just did it. They said the last 3 seasons he played like 28 games.
Yeah, I know. So that's why shout out to his agent. You know what I mean? This one's to you, but whoever your agent is, man, shout out to you.
Listen, one thing for sure, 2 things for certain about John Wall. He good.
Okay.
He good.
Okay.
He ain't got to play ball again. He good.
Well, let's keep it on the Lakers. There's a lot of talk with your boy, John, Kyrie Irving. They talking about reuniting Kyrie and LeBron in LA. They even talking about throwing Kevin Love in the mix. How do y'all feel about that? Keep it a C-note.
If KD doesn't stay on the Nets, I want Kyrie on the Lakers, to be honest with you.
But KD's move is affected by what Kyrie does.
I mean, but if he stays, I wouldn't mind seeing Brooklyn go for another run. But if Kyrie did have to make a move, the only team I would like to see him on is the Lakers, to be honest.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is where I stand at. Kyrie should not go to the Lakers.
Why not?
It'll be the worst decision for basketball.
Why you say that? They need the scores.
All right. Scoring, yes. That's why they need more shooters. He don't need another headache. The Lakers would dominate all airtime if Kyrie go there.
Right.
They would dominate.
Right.
And it was going to be half-ass basketball because they're not going to want to play until they get into the playoffs.
Right.
So you're telling me we want to sit and watch half-ass basketball all year.
Yeah.
Into the playoffs. Because they're going to be on every show.
Right.
Every channel. I don't want to see that.
Right.
I don't. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to see him in the West. I think Kyrie in the West will make basketball much better. That combination of him and Steph and all them guards over there and John Morant going at it every night.
Right.
So to me, I honestly said I'd trade him to Dallas.
To play with Luka? Nah, I don't want to see that. I don't
want
to see that. Huh?
Why not? I
already don't like watching Luka.
But that's the beauty part about bringing Kyrie. Kyrie gonna bring the excitement over there.
Yeah, but it's gonna be you ISO'd and I ISO'd and you ISO'd.
What's the difference? What did he do now?
That's why I said I don't like watching him now.
Anybody you pair him up with, that's gonna be the game.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Luka do that. I hate watching Dallas. Luka does that every play. He gets 1 or 2 plays off but he dribbles the whole clock. And then he gonna go, and that's every play.
Now, can I mention something? Because I had and I looked it up, and this is a trade that actually worked. I said it'd be a monster trade that shift the whole dynamics of the NBA around.
What?
I seen Kyrie and Ben Simmons over Dame Lillard right now.
To Brooklyn?
Yeah. Give me Dame. Y'all take Kyrie and Ben.
Well, the shout out to Dame because KD. They was rumors that KD would want to go
Tell me
play
you take
with
that
Dame.
deal? Both teams went to Dame. Don't want to be in Portland too much longer.
Yeah, but then Kyrie back sucked and not winning again.
Well,
he just
bro,
I think Kyrie.
You in the West with Portland, you gonna be in that position no matter what.
He ain't going. That's what I said.
With the Lakers, I think he'll have a better position with the Lakers. I think
him, LeBron, and
he
ain't
would get the short end of the stick on that trade.
But I think, but that's the thing. I don't think he cares about basketball anymore. I think his whole thing is getting a long-term deal. Anybody else he go to ain't giving him a long-term deal. Lakers not giving him for 5 years.
If he go out like that, like, nah, I don't want to see him go out like that.
How else can you go out? So let me ask you a question.
Chasing the chip.
Why not? Which name go out, dog?
Who?
John Wall. We just said he's good.
Shout out to him.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. If you're talking for the next 5 years, if I'm Kyrie, all I'm gonna get is a year, two-year deal, because that's all the Lakers offering is a 2-year deal.
Okay.
They giving him a LeBron deal.
Okay. Well, what's the numbers? There's a LeBron deal with something nice a year, right?
40 a year.
How many?
40 a year.
40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
John Wall making 47. I want more than
40
that.
40 a year, or I could go to Portland and get 45 a year for the next 5 years.
I don't know. Man, Kyrie can't be doing all this and it just be about no paper.
I got my ring already.
All right, I'm glad you mentioned you got the ring already. I want to. Let me keep it a C note. Kyrie Irving, is he overrated?
No.
Do we put too much stock into him?
Why?
No, but I think
He's the second best point guard in the
the
league.
media be doing the most with him, but I don't think he overrated.
Second best point guard in the league. How is he overrated?
I mean, he's only won with LeBron. Before LeBron, he's always had a losing record. He messed Boston team up when he was on their team. Yes, he did.
No.
That same team, that same core he was playing with.
That's it. But that was a younger core. That's not the same team.
But what I'm saying is he could still been on that team. He could have still been on that team.
But it was. But you also got to remember it was a headache because you still had what's your name there who made it hard to put everybody on the court together. Hayward. When he was there.
Who?
Gordon Hayward.
Okay.
When he was there, that made it difficult for all them young boys to play with Kyrie. So
them young boys played better without Kyrie.
Because they learned.
It might have just been a bad time.
It was bad timing. I really believe it was.
Time.
This year, what's your name? I don't believe it was his fault. You got to stick up what you believe in. He don't believe in getting the vaccine. If you don't believe in getting the vaccine,
I'm not mad at none of the vaccine stuff. What I'm saying is, you came in one stretch where you had LeBron, arguably the best player in the league. You had Kevin Love, which was a top 15, top 20 player in the league. That's the only time you shine. You forced your way out of that situation. You didn't win when you forced your way out of that situation. Then you messed it up over there, had to force your way out of that situation. Now you may force yourself out another. The only thing, and not to mention, with all of that, he's never playing a full season. You never get an injury-free Kyrie.
Can I ask you a question?
There would have been more games out of him this year if it wasn't for them.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I understand that, but every other year he's hurt. We're not going to do that. What I'm saying is, them games that he did miss, there's no telling that he wouldn't have got hurt in one of them games because that's what he does every year.
Can I ask you this one question, though?
Yes.
When he's on the court playing,
right?
Can you ever say he cheated you?
No, I can't.
Right, that's what matters.
Listen,
no, because there's a lot of people who cheat you.
Shout out to Vito.
You can say that about AD.
Yes, AD does cheat.
And he don't play for 4 seasons.
Yes.
So why don't AD get the same type of?
We've been grinding him up on him.
But I'm talking about far as being this detrimental person to a team. Because remember, AD shut it down on New Orleans.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't Kyrie. I think Kyrie get a bad rap because
I'm just talking about all around game.
All around game. He don't teach you.
What I'm saying is all around. What I'm saying is, like I said, shout out to Vito because Vito I think said it best. He said he get tunnel vision when he get to dribbling that ball. To me, Kyrie is one of them guys that you could put him on any team in the NBA and he's gonna get his. But he's not gonna make every one of those teams better. That's my dilemma with Kyrie Irving. He's gonna get his wherever he go because he get busy. He a bad man, but he's not gonna make those teams better. That's my thought. That's just what because the track record is that he hasn't made anybody better. Personally, what I see.
You say he didn't make nobody better?
No teams that he's been on better. What I'm saying is LeBron and Kevin Love came over there, made Cleveland better. He went over to Boston. Boston was better without him. And then over here,
Cleveland wasn't better without him.
Cleveland went to the finals without him still. When he left, Cleveland still went to the finals.
But they wouldn't
with a lesser point guard.
Kyrie in that finals performance.
But they wasn't going to beat KD Golden State anyway. What I'm saying is that same Cleveland team minus Kyrie went to the chip without him. Boston was damn near a game away from the chip without him.
Kyrie, they would have went over that hump and won that shit.
See,
but they had already lost with Kyrie. They had already lost with KD. They wasn't beating KD in them, bro. Come on.
See, when we say make other people better, right?
I mean make the team better.
Well, so this is where I'm going at. When we say make everybody better, right?
Right.
I can say, hands down, he made Cleveland better. And I'm going to tell you why. Because LeBron first stint there, LeBron didn't win nothing.
Right.
So once LeBron
But LeBron was going to the playoffs. Kyrie was there, and they was still getting lottery picks until LeBron came back.
Yeah, but that is Kyrie's fault, right? Because let's be clear here. LeBron came to a playoff team when he came to Cleveland. Like, a lot of people forget about that. He came to a playoff team with all-star players.
Yeah, but he may have came to it, but he didn't finish with a playoff team. He made those teams.
He went to he took that same team.
Come on, bro. Kyrie Irving on that team. On that same team, Kyrie, whatever Kyrie you put in your prime, they wouldn't won. They would have won 25 games, bro.
How can you say that? You talking about an all-star center, which they had? Yes or no? Was he an all-star?
Who?
Yes, Ilgauskas. He was a 20-point scorer.
Yes.
So you're telling me you're giving a point guard, a lethal point guard, a 20-point scoring big man. Let's go there. Then you give him Verichild, which is a monster on the offense and defense end. You're giving an elite point guard.
Oouuber.
Then you're giving him Darius Miles, Ricky Davis.
Wait a minute. So let's ask this. So you're saying if you put a prime Kyrie Irving on that they went on that LeBron James team, that 05 team, 04 team that went to the finals, 06, I believe. They went to the finals. You saying if you put a prime Kyrie on that team, they still go where?
To the playoffs.
No, they don't. They were like 25 games, 25 man.
All right, so let's be clear. 25 games in the East is the playoffs.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is back then.
Call them Oouuber.
You forgot the Sixers went to the playoffs like 26 wins?
Let me ask y'all this before we go to the next topic. What I mean is making the team better. I'm going to ask y'all, and I want everybody to keep it a C-note. Like, really, Kyrie Irving, if you put him on that Memphis Grizzlies team and replace him with Ja Morant, would he have made them guys that much better? I don't believe it. What do you say?
In that situation, no.
What do you? I just want because I'm just going. Hold on. I'm just going because Mike said he's the second best point guard in the league. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, Ja Morant made that Memphis Grizzlies team what it is. He gave time out. He gave all them. Yes, but let me finish. He gave all them guys that confidence so that they can play the way they played without him. Because he let them get his stuff off.
So is he a better person for team chemistry?
No,
or is he a better basketball player?
What I'm asking you is if you put Kyrie Irving in Ja Morant's spot.
Not in that system.
Okay. What you say?
Go ahead. And I hate when people do this. And we try to take one person out, put one person in. Right?
They point guards.
No, because you can't do that because we all know sports and we all do team building, right? When it comes to chemistry. So what you're asking is to take Kyrie out, right? And take John Morant out, put Kyrie in,
right?
But you're saying take the culture away, because if you're telling me you're going to give me that same culture that they have in Memphis right now with Kyrie. Say yes,
but
is the culture that
me personally, I'm saying that culture comes from your star player giving everybody else that confidence. The way Kyrie is he wouldn't have had them young players in Boston because Memphis is a young team. Them young players, y'all just said they were young. They wasn't balling with Kyrie.
They don't have a young coach like Kyrie had over there.
Who?
Kyrie had a young coach.
He had Brad Stevens, didn't he?
Brad Stevens' first year in the league. As a coach.
I don't know about that. We got to look it up.
Kyrie first year over there was Brad Stevens' first year from college.
Listen.
You think he's overrated?
Who? You. I think Kyrie Irving is nice, but I think we give him a little too much credit. I don't got him top 2 point guards in the league. He not better than Dame. He not better than Steph. I don't think he's better than Ja Morant. To me, I'm not saying talent-wise, but to me, all that matters. If your team is not going to be able to hoop with you. I don't care if you average 40. If you're going to kill the chemistry, you're not better than these guys.
But that's what
Steph can play with anybody. Huh?
I don't see where he kills the chemistry yet.
You didn't see Boston? They played with.
But it was a young court.
But this is what. But time out. This is what I'm saying. This is a young Memphis court.
No, but their coach is not a young coach. Their coach been here. It's not his first rodeo.
What's your thoughts, people, if we switch Ja Morant with Kyrie Irving, would the Memphis Grizzlies have performed the way they did this season? Keep it a C-note with us. Magic had the number 1 pick.
Let's go.
We're in the Southeast Division. Keep it a C-note with us, Mike, because I know we're going to go left on this one. Top 3 Orlando Magic players of all time. Who do you have?
That's easy.
Who's
Shaq,
3?
Shaq, the White, T-Mac.
Who in what order? Shaq first.
Shaq, the White, T-Mac.
Okay, Shaq, the White, T-Mac. Who you got, John?
As my all-time fave? Or
No, you're the greatest. We just doing the greatest this week.
Then I would have to go Tracy, Penny, Shaq.
Tracy at 3.
No, Tracy at 1.
Tracy at 1, Penny at 2,
and
Shaq at 3. Okay, I'm
Shaq.
going the opposite. I'm going T-Mac at 3. I'm going Penny at 2. I'm going Shaq at 1.
Both disrespectful.
Why are we disrespectful? Keep it a C-note real quick.
How y'all both don't got the White in there?
He's
We
not right,
talk-
but
we
he's
talk about-
not real.
How not? We talking about just Orlando. We're not talking about the NBA. Talking about just
Yeah,
Orlando
I'm just
coach.
talking about Orlando.
Nobody got more hardware than him for Orlando.
Okay.
No player has more
Okay.
hardware.
Shout out to that.
And he's to the finals.
Oh.
T-Mac ain't got that.
Okay.
Penny had that because of the big dog that we named on it that's going to be on everybody's list.
Okay.
Which is Shaq.
Okay.
But far as hardware, going to the finals, how not?
Only reason I'm
Shaq went
biased-
to the finals.
Only-
Penny
but
went to
the
the finals.
But what I'm saying is,
And if we
White-
talking finals, Penny ain't make it out. You know who you. Penny ain't make it out. I mean, McGrady ain't make it out the first
but
round.
I see what I put McGrady in there for because it's 2 scoring titles.
Okay, but yeah. I agree with you. That's why I got him over Dwight.
But look at the White
But
path to the finals.
Real quick, right?
I never thought he took his game to the next level, which I thought
Real-
he could have. No,
Yeah.
I think his ceiling was higher than
I'm
what
hurt
his
you now.
potential.
I'm hurt you
Good, good.
What was his potential on what side? The offense or the defense side?
Offensive side.
Now I'm gonna stop you. Why do he? Where was it? How you can say he ain't take himself to the next ceiling when he went from 10 point a game score to 20? And he's not an offensive player.
Because he was great at putbacks. That was the coach's system. But look, he never got a stop pop jumper. He never got a real back.
He never got nothing.
He never got
added
big
nothing.
man tools that I would assume from like a big man for his size and stature. Pause.
So let me ask you a question: If nobody can stop him dunking the ball, right? And he's averaging 20 at this. We never asked Mutombo to average 20. We never asked Theo Rattler to average 20. We never asked Ben Wallace. No.
Only an Orlando Magic fan can make this argument.
What hardware?
I mean, the talent.
What
Dwight
talent?
Howard
You
had
just
that
said
physical. He had the physical attributes.
Was Ben Wallace just as big?
No, Ben Wallace was like 6'6".
Ben Wallace, so you're
Nigga like 6'6".
Dwight Howard could jump out the building.
Because he had the muscles, because he had the size. You
And the
think that
athleticism.
you think that equals up to actually movement?
He should have been Shaq
Because on the defensive side, he had it. I'm not saying
because he didn't get. That's all he did was Shaq developed everything else.
But he did not play in the era where he can maul people over like Shaq. Y'all don't take that into consideration. He played in the era where nothing. No. Lowering your shoulder was a charge now.
Okay.
So I can't lower
because
my
of
shoulder.
Shaq.
My point. So
Okay.
I can't lower my shoulder.
Let me. Okay,
Yeah,
listen. Say what you was going to say
I was
real
just
quick.
say with that he never adapted.
How? I averaged 20.
Off of putbacks,
And you could have averaged 30.
And off of like being like 2 feet away from the basket.
20 is cool.
I averaged 20.
20 is cool when you a 20 type guy, but when you got the potential to average 30, 35 points a game, and you don't, then it's not cool.
But can I let you know how great he was? Some team at or Shaq couldn't do.
But he had a
Can I tell
better
you
team
something?
than all
No,
of
he
them.
did not.
Oh, then no, not Shaq, but he had a better team
Let me
than
tell you
T-Mac
something he
ever
did.
had.
He got 2 people all-stars that shouldn't have been all-stars. And he don't turn it.
Yes, but
That
they were
wasn't-
better than anybody that T-Mac ever
Who?
played with
No, he wasn't.
on
No,
Orlando.
it wasn't.
Who?
None of them was better than Mike Miller. What are you talking about?
Huh?
What? They weren't better
Mike
than
Miller
Mike
played
just ain't
1
stayed long.
year.
They
Come
weren't
on,
better
man.
than him. So you
All right, listen, before we go to the next team,
no,
right?
who you picking?
We gotta
Hilo
go to our
Turkoglu or
favorite
Mike
three.
Miller?
What about all our
Yeah,
favorite three?
no, we're not going to do our favorite three
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't want to run them over.
Okay.
What do you say, Hito Turkoglu or what?
Mike Miller, who you picking?
Back when Mike Miller I'm picking Mike Miller. But that's it. But what would come with Hito comes Jameer Nelson, Rashard Lewis.
Rashard Lewis was over at that time.
Man,
He
them
just stole
niggas,
money.
he was still putting up 16, 17
he was
points.
stealing money.
Cut it up. Let me ask y'all this before we go to the next team. Keep it a C-note. Would you rather have Dwight Howard all his Orlando Magic career, or would you take Shaq just the years he played in Orlando? Pick one, clip one. Dwight Howard or Shaq?
That's easy, Shaq.
Okay, who you got? Shaq too. I'm just saying because he said all the crazy stuff.
No.
Okay, let's go Washington. Let's go to top 3 greatest players of all time for the Washington Wizards. John, who you got?
I'm gonna just go 1, 2, 3. So I got Elvin Hayes, Bradley Beal, Gilbert Arenas.
Whoa, whoa, who you got?
Who you got again?
He got Bradley Beal and Gilbert in 2 and 3.
Yeah. And Elvin Hayes at 1. I should have put Bernard King, but he's more so my favorite.
Nah, that was the crazy part because I got Bernard King, Gilbert Arenas, John Wall.
Okay, I got Earl of Pearl Monroe at 3. I got Elvin Hayes number 2. Man, come on, Wes Unseld, man. How you forget Wes Unseld?
Bernard King, I'm biased. He's my favorite player from the Washington.
Oh, well, if you bias, you bias.
So it's like, I don't know.
What's your thoughts, people? Greatest 3 Orlando Magic players of all time. Keep it a C-note with us. And what's your greatest 3 Washington Wizards, Bullets, and whoever else they was, players of all time. Let's go Charlotte. Charlotte, I'll set it off at 3. I got Glenn Rice at 3. I got Larry Johnson at 2. And because they was the New Orleans Hornets, I got CP3 at 1.
Okay.
Who you got, John?
At 3, I got Zoe.
Okay.
2, I got Larry Johnson. And number 1, because of his longevity there, I like Kemba Walker.
Okay. Who you got? Here he go. Here he go.
So I'm going Zoe.
At 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, because I was going to ask the question, but you already answered because I was going to say CP3 because I didn't know how we was going to do this.
Right.
I got CP3 as my 2. Number 1 overall,
Muggsy. Call him a Uber. Shout out Muggsy. Muggsy he wasn't.
We talking about what? Muggsy what?
He wasn't the greatest ever, man.
What? Muggsy had. Y'all don't watch TV.
I'm not saying he's not nice.
Muggsy destroyed everybody.
I'm not saying he wasn't nice.
He was the best player on the team at that point. They followed behind Muggsy. He was the leader of that team. Go watch any of the interviews. They went by Muggsy. When Muggsy started pushing, that's when Larry Johnson them start running. Muggsy was the engine.
Okay, what's your thoughts, people? Muggsy Bogues the best player on the Charlotte Hornets when they had Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson? Is that no cap, or should we call Mike a Uber?
Larry Johnson.
I got it queued up. What's your thoughts, though, people? Greatest 3 Charlotte's Hornets players of all time. Keep it a C-note with us. Let's go Atlanta Hawks. Who's the greatest 3 players ever to play for the Atlanta Hawks? Keep it a C-note.
All right, 3, I got Dikembe.
Okay.
2, I got Lou Hudson.
Okay.
Number 1, I got Dominique.
Okay. Who you got, Mike? Because I see you looking like you right.
No, I got a little tweak in mine. I got Dikembe. I got Joe Johnson. I got Dominique.
Okay, shout out to that. I got Dikembe, I got Bob Pettit, and I have Dominique. I had Lou Hudson, but I've totally forgot Dikembe was the best Dikembe in Atlanta, so I'm going to change my Joe
Johnson was definitely my favorite.
Okay, shout out to Joe Johnson. How about you? Who was your favorite?
No, I'm going with Dominique. If I have to pick a favorite out of all of them, Dominique.
Yeah, I'll probably go Dominique.
Charlotte, you know what my favorite player was? For those 2 years, he averaged 19 points. Eddie Jones.
Yeah, Eddie Jones, my favorite Charlotte player, and he ain't really played for them.
Who my worst is?
Who?
Harold Miner.
Harold, shout out Harold. Let's go. Keep it a C-note with us. Who's the greatest 3 Miami Heat players of all time?
I start this off, and even though he's not on my list, my favorite Eddie Jones once again.
Okay, shout out Eddie.
But number 3, I got Jimmy Butler. Number 2, LeBron. And number 1, Dwayne Wade.
Okay. Why? Who he missed? Who you got? Who you got? Who he missed somebody?
No. So I still have somebody else in this. I got Zoe.
Okay.
I put Zoe. I got Shaq.
Okay.
And I got D-Wade.
Okay. Ooh, you disrespectful.
Huh.
You ain't got Brian in there? They gonna get him for that.
No.
They gonna get you for that. I'm telling you. Welcome to my world. You have become a Brian hater, just like that.
I don't like Brian, but I think in Brian's little bit of years compared to whatchamacallit little bit of years, Brian compared to who was your pick again?
Shaq.
You
said
Shaq?
Yeah,
I said Zoe, Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq ain't getting no spin on my
with
job.
the time that you think
Shaq wasn't better.
Can I tell you why?
Why? Keep it a C note.
This is the only reason why. Between them two, Shaq ain't put his tail between his legs in the finals and for Miami.
Okay.
So for that alone, I'm going off their first finals when they got there for Miami.
Get him, y'all.
Brown went put his tail between his legs against Dallas.
But do you agree with Barkley that he rode Dwayne Wade's coattails to get that ring?
What, against Dallas?
Yeah.
I mean, in Miami?
Yeah, while he was in Miami with Dwayne.
Heck yeah.
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no negative.
Dwayne Wade already had his.
Okay.
Dwayne Wade didn't need LeBron.
Yeah,
LeBron.
right.
That's why
he needed one.
Star players don't go to another.
At that time now.
Shaq was on a help me nigga. I'm falling.
No. The difference between Shaq got forced out of it. So Shaq said, "Send me home. I want to go to Miami because it was nice." But at that time, nobody knew who Dwayne Wade was. We knew he was up and coming,
but he was ball.
We didn't know he was winning the championship. He was nice.
Right.
At that, we talking about at this time.
Right.
This was the second year, third year.
Yeah.
When they won it?
No, second. I think second year.
So nobody knew D-Wade was going to be the flash that we knew he was going to be.
No, it might have been the third year. It might have been
right though.
Second,
he was up there as far as top shooting guard, but nobody knew that he was going to be the man that he was.
It's like what's your name right now? It's like if you get a shift. Let's say KD go to Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards. We know he's okay. We know he's nice, but nobody think Anthony Edwards is about to jump to the four-time champion.
Time out though. Shaq, when he was with Wade and they won the chip, wasn't on KD level now. If he go play,
he is name wise because you still fear Shaq.
Just name.
Still
That's
fear.
it.
Think about it. He's still coming off the Shaq of going to the finals
KD
4 years in a row.
Still ball. Shaq wasn't ball.
But yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
He coming off of 4 straight championship runs.
I understand.
Think about that. He went to his 5th.
No
Think about that.
Nah.
What do you mean?
Let me give you my 3 though, real quick. Number 3, I got Zoe. At 2, I got Brian, and at 1, I got D-Wade. I
don't think Brian should go on either one of y'all, man.
Yeah, but I mean, what's your thoughts, people?
Chris Bosh did before I put LeBron.
Okay. Yeah, you gonna feel what I be feeling. Get him, y'all. Greatest 3. Pardon me, people.
Can I do an honorable mention for Miami?
Yeah.
And I just gonna give me love, no lie.
Who?
You down the hands. I'm sorry, I got to.
Man, come on,
man.
Shout out Udonis Haslam,
what do you think about him
agent.
saying that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame?
Negative. Come on, Mike. Don't even do it. I call the Uber right now, live on camera.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest
I will call the Uber right now, live on camera.
I'm gonna be honest. Lola, hit me up. There's a lot of dumbass people who win in the Hall of Fame, so I don't even get mad.
No, I don't get mad, but should he be in it? Because I call
Miami's.
Huh?
Yeah, Miami's.
Okay, yeah, Miami's.
Not Naismith, but Miami's.
What's your thoughts, people? Greatest 3 Miami Heat players of all time. Keep the C note with us. Let us know. Deshaun Watson, my man Deshaun Watson, he settled out 20 of 24 cases.
My man.
What's next? What should happen next? Is it suspension? Should it happen? Not is it going to happen. Should it happen? Why? It better happen.
That nigga better lose at least a whole season.
Why you say that?
Zeke lost a whole season, lost 6 games, he ain't touched nobody.
No.
Shit came out and said it wasn't even Ezekiel. He still got suspended.
I just think
so. On the strength of that,
absolutely.
Call him a Oouuber.
How?
Yo,
my man got 6 games.
Yo, you've been nominated. I'm nominated.
I didn't even want that to happen to Zeke though.
My man got 6 games because of that. Fam. I don't care. Call me petty.
What's your thoughts, John?
No, it's fucked up. It's messed up.
But should he be suspended?
No, because I think it's me being conspiracy dude. I just think
Brother Axe.
I think that the Texans they was doing any and whatever to mess up that man's name. He did not want to play for that organization no more. We all know it was bad.
We know that.
Back then.
I'm not mistaken that. Listen, I'm the biggest advocate to say don't
for
settle.
all these women to come up and then he beat all of them.
But he settled.
But hold on, time out. But no, he got to settle.
No, why?
Because
Can I tell you why? No, I'm sorry to cut you off, but let me tell you why. Because after a while, you get tired of paying your lawyers.
Man, forget all. If you going, how much is it? How much you paying now?
Question. All right, but if you got to think about this, 20 people, right?
Right.
This means probably his lawyer might got to go talk to maybe about 5 or 6 people a week. So you're talking about spending hundreds of thousands of dollars per month.
How much you think he paying now?
But you got to think in the long
it's
run.
Going battle.
Civil suit is not over in a year or two. You're talking about 5 years of battle.
I'm not settling, man. I'm
You're
not giving.
not giving up.
No,
You just got two and some check.
I don't care.
If I could give y'all $5 million,
no,
all 22 for all 20.
No.
But
the grand jury just said it's not enough evidence to say I did anything to you, so I'm not giving you nothing.
The fact that he got beat by one, then he lose one.
No, I thought the grand jury said no
evidence
to go to trial.
But think about this,
beat it. I'm not giving y'all nothing.
But think about this, though. The longer you got that fighting in the courts, you can't play football.
Beat it.
But you're not making any money.
He was.
Where?
What you mean?
Where was he playing at?
He didn't play because of.
You can't name me somebody who had an allegation that played football without weight.
No, but what I'm saying is Deshaun Watson was playing. He just
he cannot. No, he was not playing. He was not playing. These all came out as he got hurt when he was trying to come back. He didn't come back yet. He didn't.
No. He got hurt, or I thought he just had a rift with Houston and they wasn't playing.
You cannot play while you got these allegations. NFL is not going to. Do you know the backlash? Seeing you on the field, the women groups at the games, they're not going for that.
I don't know. We got to.
You can't. But if you're not playing football, you're not making any of the money you just signed for, right?
Listen. What I'm saying is...
This ain't basketball. You got to play to get your money in.
I understand that, but if I didn't do it, I'm not giving you nothing.
Yes, you is.
No, I'm not.
When you got that type of money, yes, you is.
No, I am not.
The sad part, he just took too long.
Pause. You're going to have to get it out of me.
But if he beat all those cases, do you think that him settling out makes him look guilty?
No, it just makes him look like he trying to get them out the way. I'm not getting you. You're not getting none of my money, you
So if the NFL tells you you're not stepping on this field until those cases are settled, you're going to wait 5 years?
I don't know. We got to look that up. We got to look that up. If that's the case, then we might got to do something. But we got to look that up. Because why are they just about to have a meeting on it? And that's my next thing. How do y'all feel about a lady actually residing over? Should he be suspended? How many games should he be suspended?
I don't think it should be one person.
It should be a board.
It should never be one. Because every case ain't the same.
But I don't know. But me personally, not unless it's with you, it will be on the screen though. But if I can play and still fight this, you're not getting a dime from me. Nothing.
The NFL, but you got to realize, again, the NFL can allow you to play because of the marketing behind that. You have allegations of sexually hurting a woman and you're on the field. If you be a dog, you can't even get on the field. So what makes you think if you touch the woman, you won't get on the field?
If that's the case, then yeah, But I just always, if that's the case, then we may have to come to an agreement. But I thought that he just wasn't at terms with Houston, so he wasn't playing.
No, that was part of when he came back from his injury. But at the same token, I'm with him. It's definitely, in my opinion, some scouts or what they call them. What's the people who like for college? What do they call them? The people who pay the players under the table.
Boosters. Yeah.
The boosters for the Texans who start losing some money said, no, we're going to get them out of here.
But I think I might pay, get out my face.
If I can play, listen, if y'all saying I can't play because of these allegations, but what I'm saying is, forget all of that. A grand jury just said it's not enough evidence for us to go to trial. I should be able to play football, and I'm not paying you nothing. That's my whole thing. But listen, we've been doing the offense, NFL, football, top players, NFC, AFC coming into the season. Now we're on to the defense. Mm-hmm. We're going to go top 5 safeties. We're going to start AFC. And, let me know. But before y'all let me know y'all top 5 safeties in I say AFC. But keep it a C-note, people. What do you feel about Deshaun Watson? He done settled out 20 out of 24 cases. Should he be suspended? Should he have settled out? Keep it a C-note with us. Let's go. Top 5 safeties, AFC. Who wants to set it off? I set it off. I got you.
I can set it off.
Okay, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead and set it off.
So, I'm going to go AFC.
Yep.
So, we got to go with my man from Baltimore. From Tennessee. Kevin.
Bayard?
Yeah.
One?
Yeah, he won.
Okay.
He a monster.
Okay,
I can't. Watching him, it take me back to the Ed Reed days. I ain't even hold you.
Okay.
I got my man from Cincinnati, Bates.
Bates at 2?
Yeah.
Jesse Bates?
I like Bates.
Okay.
I gotta go with my man from oh my God, Red Team, Chiefs. They play for New Orleans now.
But he
Mathis.
Yeah, but he NFC. So we AFC.
We AFC because he NFC now.
Yeah.
I was going off of last year.
Yeah.
Pryor from Buffalo.
Okay.
And I'm going to finish it off with Williams from Baltimore.
Marcus Williams?
Yep.
Okay. Who you got, John?
I'm so mad. I'm kicking myself right now because I actually forgot about the bull Jesse Bates. He's completely off my list. But at number 5, I got my man from the Browns, John Johnson III.
Okay, shout out John Johnson.
On 4, I got the Chargers, Derwin James.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I got Marcus Williams from the Ravens.
Okay.
Number 2, I got the bull from the Broncos, Justin Simmons.
Okay.
And number 1, of course, Kevin Byard from the Titans.
Okay. I got Marcus Williams at 5. At 4, I got Derwin James. At 3, I got Jesse Bates. 2, I got Justin Simmons. And at 1, I got Bayard as my top guy. So what's your thoughts, people? AFC right now, before injuries, just mini camp, before preseason, anything. Top 5 safeties. It doesn't matter if they're free, strong. Who you got? Keep it a C-note with us. Let's go NFC.
Here, I'll start that off real quick. And my number 5, I got Antoine Winfield from the Bucks.
Okay.
I got the bull Harrison Smith from the Vikings at number 4.
Okay.
I got the Saints bull Tyron.
Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew.
Matthew.
Yeah, I don't know how to say his name. Sorry, people. And then number 2, I got Adrian Amos from the Packers.
Okay.
And then number 1, I got the Cardinals, Buda Baker.
Okay. I'm going to go 5. I'm going to go Quadre Diggs, Seattle.
Yeah.
4, Adrian Amos, Green Bay. 3, Antoine Winfield Jr., Tampa Bay. 2, Matthew Matthew, the Honey Badger from New Orleans. And number 1, I got Buda Baker. Who you got, Mike?
So we go number 1, Buda Baker.
Okay.
Then we're going to go with Mathis.
Okay.
This one, I'm surprised none of y'all said his name. Y'all tripping.
Who?
Jamal Adams.
Yeah, I started to put Jamal Adams up there, but I think Diggs had a better year.
Yeah, I like Winfield.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with Diggs too.
Okay.
Both.
Okay. So, what's your thoughts, people, right now? NFC. Who's the top 5 safeties in the league? Keep it a C-note with us. John, Mike, everybody out there. The Supreme Court recently struck down New York City's gun law or New York's gun law restricting concealed carry. I know Brother X right here has a lot that he feels about it. Pause. But keep it a C note. How do y'all feel about it?
I have to wait to see how this is going to turn out. I mean, I think right now you're going to see a whole lot of protests. There's going to be a whole lot of folks I don't like seeing out there. You're going to have the news is going to be calling out Antifa. They're going to be calling out Black Lives Matter. You're going to see a lot of those rainbow flags out there trying to support it, which is good. I admit that. I mean, it's definitely for a great cause. But you can see this is just one of them conservative tactics, I think, just to ruffle the nation. But I don't know what the smoke screen is about. Because but that opens a door to other things, though, with them passing this law.
Yes, it does. But right to do it, wrong to do it.
Yeah, it's definitely wrong. Like, how can men or actually anybody tell what to do with the woman's body?
No. So what I'm saying, was it right for them to strike it down, the Supreme Court?
Y'all talking two different things. You said guns. And he talking about
my bad. Wade. You know what?
He talking about what?
Roe v. Wade.
Call John the Oouuber.
I thought you were talking about Roe v. Wade.
Y'all talking everything.
No. Call him Oouuber.
I was confused just now.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, should the Supreme Court, were they right for striking down that law?
Of course, because every person definitely should be able to carry a gun. It's unconstitutional for anywhere in the States. I hate that the States operates as like 50 different fucking countries when we're just fucking one, but they all operate different. They all have different laws. They all have different
European country. We all are different countries.
Yeah.
So this is one nation with a bunch of countries.
Yeah, but the United States, I do the same crime. Actually, you could do it county by county. It's just like it's just fucked up that you have
every county is a city.
Jurisdictional lines that if I do one crime here, it ain't the same penalty over there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So why is it fair to actually call yourself American if you don't have the shared liberties as somebody down the street because I'm up the street?
Well, because that's the beauty part about America. We're not American.
So you're okay with them not having a permit to
carry? No. I'm for it. I'm a heavy gun guy, so I'm all for it.
Okay.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't believe, and this just hear me out. I don't believe everybody should have the right to carry.
What do you mean by that? Elaborate.
So I truly believe everybody should take a psych evaluation. Everybody should take training. Everybody should be able to should be able to test on some type of skill level for you to be able to have a gun. One thing that I see the most, people who have guns don't know how to clean their guns, wind up shooting somebody in their house because they're trying to clean their gun.
Right.
So you're telling me that this person should be able to walk around with a gun? Because I mean, people see each other bob themselves.
All right, but
is that a difference from maybe we should teach these people a little more than other than because what I'm saying, if a person doesn't skip to our beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't skip. His beats might be not. It's a little off. He's still a citizen. He still deserves the right.
No,
if he can comprehend.
No. I agree that you have to. I would agree. You do have to have some type of psych evaluation. People don't know that PA actually does one of the most thorough backgrounds out of any of the states. The only fucked up part about it is that actually you can't have a mental part go into this federal program because it's a HIPAA violation.
What I'm telling you is, people run movies every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know this for money, for everything. What is a psych evaluation gonna do if I can run a movie?
So this is my thing. I'm not saying when I say
the gun training part of it.
When I say a psych evaluation,
I understand the gun training, but saying because somebody's not as smart as the next person, that's what I mean by
When I say psych evaluation, meaning what type of emotional state are they in at this moment?
Okay.
Because again, if you're telling me you're walking in here and I sit there and I just have a conversation with you, right? And then you're angry. Let's see, your brother just got killed.
Right.
I don't think, even though you might feel as though having a weapon is the best thing for you right now, but you're on edge now.
Yep.
Right.
You're on edge. So therefore, you're not in your best
So
state.
because my brother just got killed, I shouldn't be able to possess a weapon?
No, until you're able to calmly handle that weapon. See, because when you come in with emotions, then that weapon you have, you can't control that
What
weapon.
if their brother's in trouble though? Because his brother just got killed. What if somebody's coming at them?
Now we're talking.
And that's defensive end.
Now we're talking. Did you do everything you were supposed to do legal before you got to this?
But I'm saying you're legal. I'm legal.
Wait. You can't tell me you're in trouble.
I'm 100% legal, but my brother just got killed. So you're gonna deny me?
No. With your mental state, if you coming in with a fine mental state, then no.
I'm grieving. Anybody, if I just, let's say like this, I book in advance, my brother got killed. When I come see you, I'm grieving. Mm-hmm. I'm grieving at this time where does that mean that I shouldn't have a permit?
Right, so
I wasn't grieving a month ago.
All right, so let me spin this theory around that.
I'm just asking. There's no theory. I'm just asking.
Your wife and she go in there grieving because you left her. Now she want to buy a weapon. So it's okay for her to go buy that weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
The only thing, see, I'm so big on that gun train because I think more and more people are getting killed over the dumbest shit, handling the guns, kids getting
gun training is yes.
So
I agree with that.
And no state requires like you to have X amount of gun training, hours to get a permit. And I think that maybe that
I'm not against that. I would agree with that.
And then during that, I mean, instructors are working with you.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I'm not with
that.
I'm not against that.
But that goes into having and maybe saying the psych evaluation is the wrong term, but having that interaction with a shooting coach, with a trainer. Yeah, that person can then determine if he's eligible to have this.
Not if he. No. Yes. It shouldn't be if I'm eligible. Because a man. Time out. A man should not determine whether another law-abiding citizen should be able to interact or bear arms.
Should a man be able to tell you when you can drive a car? Should a man be able to tell you when you can drive a car? Should he be able to tell you when you can fly a plane?
Yes.
So why can't? So all those things that don't.
Off of a test. What I'm saying is, once you've given me my training, like if it's a student driver that's working with a coach that's teaching them how to drive, once they say you're good enough to take the test and you pass the test, then yes, you should be.
All right, but I'm saying for those who go to that person who don't pass that test.
No, then you shouldn't get. No,
that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying you pass it. They can tell you no.
You do the class, whatever class they give you, you gotta pass the class. But it shouldn't be, he did the class, but I think he's an emotional wreck. He shouldn't be able to have a gun. No, that shit.
I mean, if you want to get technical with me personally, and this is just me, the way I view guns and how easy they are to get, I don't think there should be any gun law. Because to me, to sit there and put a law for something that's so easy to get, it's like having drugs.
But what I would say is, what's the ratio? Like, what's the percentage? Just here in Philadelphia, what's the percentage of people that get killed with illegal guns compared to? They know.
No, they don't.
They know.
No, they don't. Let me tell you how I know. They don't get every gun off the street that can do a killing. You don't know.
Well, what I will say is that lately in Philadelphia, the permit to carry, that shit shot up 600%.
Yeah.
In Philly.
600%. Everything shot up in Philly.
The lady that just shot the guy on the corner smoking a Newport. Her gun. Do you telling me her gun not registered? Her gun registered. That's how they found out who it was.
Right.
So, but again, but that's only because they caught her. If that was just a random person, we would have been thinking, no, that's a dirty gun. No, every gun is not a dirty gun.
What I'm saying, out of the shooting victims, whether it's homicides or just gunshot victims in this city, it's got to be a number.
Well, that's good.
How many of those people were shot by illegal guns?
The only way you can know that is if you get the gun.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I think a lot of the guns that they do get off these, I think they're probably they're stolen guns.
No.
A lot of them is
So
ghost
what we
guns.
call,
You think it goes?
No, a lot
Yeah,
of
a
our
lot
guns.
are ghost guns.
What do we call it in the store? See, this is where
Stolen. Nigga, if you sold me, son, it's
a
not
lot of these
stolen.
guns, they get caught up from old homies and old jobs just based because they have an actual real gun.
So my question is, what is considered a stolen gun? Because this is where I always get angry about. Because the law states
like a straw purchase that somebody got for you.
That's not stolen.
I was about to say, or like just somebody else's gun.
No, but again, that's not stolen. So
but it's not a ghost gun.
This is my thing. So if you buy a gun, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say you go to the gun show today and you buy a gun.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You come home. Mm-hmm. You say, yo, you want this gun? And I say, yeah, let me buy it off. You can then sell it to. Mm-hmm. If I give you money, you give me that gun. That's a legal transaction. That's a private transaction. How do that now become a strong purchase or a stolen weapon?
Because on pistols, you have to actually go into the store, though. On all pistols. Like big guns, I'm not sure. I think you could just sign it over. That there's no like registry.
But you can't sign it over to anybody, though. Can you?
But you have to go to an actual like gun store and like pay like X amount of dollars.
So what I'm saying is, you can't just sign it over to a convicted felon, can you?
No, because they
okay.
No, but what I'm saying is, if let's say for example, I come buy an AR for you, right?
Right.
I go buy the AR for you. I take it. I go do a crime with it that night. They come back. They lock you up because your name is attached to it. But I sold it to him.
Right.
Now they saying it was a strong purchase, or he has, well, they consider him having a stolen gun now.
Right. But it shouldn't be.
How? That's my point.
Yeah.
But a lot of people get caught up that way.
Right.
But it don't be a stolen gun.
And that's when they get booked because if somebody did a job with that gun and he didn't report that gun stolen.
Right.
And that's when they get an extra charge. So I don't know.
I don't know, but what's your thoughts, people?
Man, this country is built on guns. Everybody should be able to go to the goddamn Capitol building and pick their own 22 up.
Ain't no diggity. I agree with Mike. Shots to that. You know what I mean?
They brought them here. I don't understand.
What's your thoughts, people?
I got a couple of them. Come see me.
The Supreme Court, they struck down at New York City, New York's gun law, restricting concealed carry. How you feel about it? Brother X John, I know you jumped the gun, pause, but now. No, we're not. Real quick, I just want to ask y'all, because a lot of people been talking about designated areas for people to carry. You can't carry here. They shouldn't. Let me ask y'all this. Should we have armed security in schools? Yes or no?
Yes.
What's your thoughts, Mike?
Hell no.
Why not?
So, because I don't want my kids going to school and feeling like they one of the inmates about to go to the yard.
Okay. Look, listen, me personally, I think every school, middle school, elementary school, high school, and on, should have one little room where they have armed security, a tactical unit that watches cameras all day, right? And if somebody comes in there armed with a gun and starts shooting, this tactical unit, 2-3 guys, they never roam the school. Your child never sees them. They come into the basement, they go into their room, they have guns, and they watch cameras.
So
I'm with it.
So what y'all might not know, I'm actually a former teacher.
Okay.
So I worked in, let's just say this, I worked in the school district in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I worked in the school district in Westchester.
Okay.
I seen the suburbs, and I seen the hood.
Right. So talk about it.
So you wouldn't care. What if they allow teachers to carry?
No.
I'm not with, listen,
No.
I'm not with, time out. Before you go, Mike, let me say that. I'm not with anything where the kids interact with the guns or they see the guns, because I agree with what Mike said. This is not a penitentiary. This is not this. This is not that. I do not want them, but I am cool with you having one surveillance room with cameras, with 2 or 3 technical guys that's sitting in there armed. They never interact with the students, because let's just look at it like this. If you take a daily job, 8-hour shift is a school day.
Mm-hmm.
These guys never interact with the students. They're just there in that room with machinery in case somebody try to come shoot the school up.
So I don't think that there's not one, maybe a couple states out there. I think almost everyone has a private school. I mean, a private school where all these rich people, they send their kids, and there'll be a guy in there dressed like Men in Black. I swear. And they'll have a gun on it. But these kids,
every school needs
these are private one schools.
Of these. I understand what you're saying, Mike, but these schools need this. So we're talking about, because let's say if somebody comes into a school, whether we're watching from a room or not, if you start shooting, you're gonna kill a kid. Yeah. But if we can decrease the number from 20 kids being shot to 4, where they a tactical unit, they're reacting right away. Like, I'm for that.
So this is the issue, and this is where people don't realize this. School shootings. So let's just pick a school. We can pick Simon Gratz, right?
Okay.
Let's pick Simon Gratz. When last time Simon Gratz had a school shooting?
I don't know.
Never. I'm talking about inside the school. Never.
But that doesn't mean it can't happen.
I'm not saying that. So what you're asking for, right? So you gotta look at it from two point of view. One point of view is a budget standpoint. You're talking about low income schools with no money.
This is true.
So you're asking. So now you want to pay a tactical person, which is now going to come into about $85,000 a year.
Right.
So now we're going to take $85,000.
They got the budget for it.
No,
the money. Where's the money going? No. I'm saying not the public schools. The city. When they're taxing, the city is taxing you on everything.
The city is broke.
The city is taxing you.
And the city is
on,
broke.
How?
Because it's steady growing, and you got to fix the infrastructure.
Nah, that's a movie. That's a movie.
Our school, every school we got here is 90 years old.
No, I'm not saying we don't have
infrastructure is old.
What I'm saying is sugar tax was supposed to go to all this stuff.
That was missing money out the city. That was like 30-something million.
What I'm saying is this money is supposed to go to that school.
Listen, we're talking to politicians. We know where that money goes.
Not where it's going, but what we're saying is,
so you're asking $85,000 that they going to keep in their pocket.
If everything is going where it's supposed to go, you have the budget.
All right, so let me ask you this one question.
You have it.
So let me ask you this one question, because this is where I was going with it. So let's take a school like Simon Gratz now, right?
Right.
That never had a mass shooting.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You want this tactical unit to be in that school.
Yes.
So what happened that day? What is that tactical unit going through that day that Gratz do decide, now we about to have a 10-on-10 Royal Rumble, which happens frequently in our community, right? In schools. We might have a 10-on-10 guy fight.
Right.
When that
they can come out, diffuse it.
They can diffuse it. Now you're asking big armed guys with big guns to now interact with our children in a way that is police-like.
But
it's not going to work.
Time out. Do we have metal detectors in schools in Philly?
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, if something breaks off in the school, the tactical unit doesn't have to reply because they know it's not guns involved. If it's a riot.
You never been to school?
Yes.
You never took nothing in the school?
Huh?
You never took nothing in the school?
Not with a metal detector.
I haven't.
I said me.
Well, let's be clear. When you at a school, and depending on who you are at that school, you want to go through the metal detectors. They let you slide right around.
Yeah, that may be true. But
some of your book bags don't even get searched.
Yes.
So
what's the percentage out of that?
It's high.
Huh?
You talking about weapons in every school. Every Philadelphia school, I guarantee you, is about at least 4 or 5 guns.
Especially nowadays. I think
4
or 5. Did you not see the young boy? Did you not see the young boy who dropped the gun in front of the cops and left out the building?
Nah, I didn't see that.
What?
I didn't see that.
I'll show you. And listen, he dropped the gun in front of two security guards.
Did they see the gun?
Yes. And let him leave out the building.
I don't know. What school was that? We got to report this school. No. We got to report this shit.
Hold on.
But listen.
It was in New York City.
Yo, they've been having issues with kids actually being scared to go to school.
Then he had this thing on it. Look. What's that dropped?
Oh, yeah. I said.
Cop, you see the badge? Oh, get up off me. I'm out of here. Y'all ain't no, let me go.
Man, but them niggas don't got guns on them.
Let me go.
But they don't have guns on them, so they scared to death for that.
Hear me out.
That nigga just had a ladder.
Hear me out.
Send that to me.
All right, now hear me out. That same young boy, he not here to shoot up no school. I'm here to protect myself when I walk home because I live in a neighborhood.
Right, I understand.
That I cannot walk home. So, but you want if that happens inside school, guess what that tactical unit coming out doing?
They supposed to slam that young boy on his
what that
neck.
tactical unit gonna come out and do to him now?
What a cop would.
They gonna bust him.
They gonna shoot
but
what are you talking about? What else they gonna do?
What else they gonna do?
I'm not saying that.
Extreme caution.
What I'm saying is that school is out of pocket for even letting young boy get in with that. And boy is out of pocket for not slamming young boy on his neck and taking it.
I've been there before. I cannot search you. So when you walk through the metal state, let's say
you just dropped a gun in front of me. I'm slamming you on your neck, and I'm taking the gun from you.
And this is the beauty part about it. You slam me on my neck, then you're going to jail.
I don't care if I'm going to jail. What I'm saying is, you just came into the school with a gun. The clip this long, this long. I don't care if I'm slamming you. If a judge find me guilty of aggravated assault,
they will.
Then that judge needs to be locked up himself.
They will. I've been there. And you're gonna get. And this is the sad part. You don't get what all the other colleges get, which is immunity. You get sued and get your house taken away from you when you work inside the schools.
So what's your thought?
You ain't think about that, right?
What? Yeah, I did.
No, what you think the white? That's why I said when you work in the suburb, what do you think the white parents do?
I don't care what they do. I don't. That's
so when they come and take your house for dropping
the school. This is where the school is supposed to back my play.
No, school don't back your play.
That's where they. I said supposed to.
But that's my point. That's why I say it does not want to work. See, the issue is, and this is where it goes back to with guns. It comes down to if you're not going to sit here and drop the hammer on the manufacturers on how many you can make a year so we can regulate this,
right?
Then there's always going to be loose ends. Think about it. If I'm a manufacturer, I can make 400 guns a year. Mm-hmm. I mean, 400 million guns a year. How are you going to catch the 20 I let slip through the cracks?
Right.
So those 20 that slip through the cracks is going to do all the damage that we seeing out here.
Right.
But you're not going to be able to catch because there's no regulation on that. They can make as many as they want. Now, this is the funny part that I found out. Gun manufacturers make as many as they want per year. Vehicles can't.
All right, let me ask you this. If everybody's armed, right? Everybody licensed to carry, everybody got a gun out there. Is crime higher or lower at this point?
Higher.
You think it's higher?
Everybody's Superman.
Lower.
Too many Supermen walking around.
No, it's not.
One thing about a gun, it always makes you feel like you got a chance.
Shout out my guy, Fame. My guy, Fame, said it best when he was on the episode. Mm-hmm. If you put 20 of this shoot 'em up, bang, bang guys in one room, and everybody got guns, not just them guys, they're gonna think twice before they pull a ratchet.
But guess what? And the sad part about it, there's always one dummy.
It is always but as soon as he gets popped, everybody else is gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't want that smoke."
But it's the domino effect though, because when he pull out his, everybody else got
on him. On him.
But guess what?
On him.
But they gonna pull out on him, and when everybody start firing, the bullets start
on him. They gonna all fire on him.
Everybody getting hit.
But everybody gonna start getting hit.
They might be, but it ain't like they was shooting at each other. They was all trying to kill this one dumb nigga. They pulled the gun out.
Listen. The proof is in the pudding right now.
Yes, it is.
There's more guns on the Philly streets right now, and the crime is outrageous.
Yes, that's why I said
there's more young strapped right now than ever.
But we need a statistic, a real statistic. How many people I'm talking about the people you're locking up for shootings, that's getting locked up with the guns. How many of those guns are registered? And how many of those are illegal guns?
Well, let's be clear.
Because most of them are illegal. They're not
clear.
registered.
If you're getting locked up, so this is my thing. If you're getting caught with the gun, you either did crime right then and there,
or you stupid.
Or you're stupid for holding. Now, the other people who get caught with their actual guns are legal gun owners who were defending themselves.
Right.
So you
So you got to show me
you got
to show me the percentage. Just all the people that got locked up with the guns.
The reason
if you're saying 300 people did shootings, we got 75 of them. Out of 75 of them, 60 of them got caught with the actual weapon. Then I want to know
that's not realistic.
I want to know the act. I'm just throwing out numbers. I'm freestyling. What I'm saying, so I want to know that number compared to how many people got smoked on the street by a guy with a legal gun. And it wasn't like you was trying to take something from me or you were trying to harm me or none of that. Where it was just a legal guy, like we see the stuff on South Street because they were legal. That was a little different. What I'm saying is, how many guys are actually just running around smoking people with legal guns in the city? It's not happening.
Let's be clear here.
The guys that are doing the smoking they got illegal guns.
Let's be clear here. No. Let's be clear here. Most people with legal guns got illegal guns for that situation.
I believe that.
So that's what I'm saying. So
we're not debating
but that's why I said the numbers are a little skewed because again, you take a person like myself. If I know I'm about to have a situation, I'm not going to get what I have in my name. Because I'm not
right.
Everything that's loaded in this gun, I know ain't got nothing to me on it.
Right, but there's some people out here just running around with a legal gun that if you call me a nut, I'm going to pop you.
It is.
You got some of them. So I want to know how many of them guys.
Them niggas ain't getting caught.
This is what I want to know. What's your thoughts, people? Guns in schools. Should we have them? Should we not have them? Keep it a C-note with us.
Can I say one more thing about that?
Yeah, go ahead and say one more thing.
Another reason why, and this is, hear me out, and this is the key part to why we shouldn't have guns in school. The proof is in the pudding. Do you look at Parkland school shooter who had a cop on the actual...
A cop?
Yeah.
I'm saying the department.
So listen, they had a cop, a resource cop with a gun on the premises. He didn't do nothing. This last one in Texas, the video came out. You had 10 cops, like big guns, in the hallway.
Right.
It ain't do nothing. Yeah. It's not about the guns. It's about the person who holding the gun.
That's why. Time out. That's why me personally, I said tactical unit.
No, because tactical people, they
work. Tactical means that you're just here. If it pops off, I'm gonna pop off. That's what you're here
What
for.
You're asking for right there, those type of people are military people. So again, those type of people, but when you're in a school setting, your thought process is that you're around kids.
Guys.
They not sitting around with kids.
I'm not asking you to sit around with kids. What I'm asking you to sit around in a room. You don't interact with the kids at all. You're just watching cameras, live feed of people coming in and out of, and if a live shooter comes in here, that's when you
but that's what I'm saying. So when a live shooter comes in, and this is the key part, like I said. So in that situation, you're only gonna have maybe one person in there watching the cameras, right?
No, I'm saying 2-3 people.
You can't hire that many.
You
can't hire that many.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't. You asking for something that you only bet you.
The money is we print money.
What?
We print money.
You right.
So it's there.
People. No, it ain't there.
It's there.
No. It's not there for us. It's there. It's just not there for us.
All right, listen. Supreme Court overturned. Brother X. Well, now we got.
Oh, now we're in abortion.
Roe versus Wade. They overturned it. Yep. What's your thoughts on it, man? Keep it a C-note with us.
Now I can say, yeah, I think it's messed up that no one should be able to tell a black female, a woman what to do.
Brother X, he's black, y'all. He's black, y'all.
A female should be able to do with her body. I mean, I think it's a showcase of power, and it's opening up a door to other shit that people don't realize. And I think it's actually a smoke screen and some other shit.
You think something else going on? Yeah. What you think, Mike?
I see both sides, honestly.
Meaning what?
Meaning a man shouldn't tell a woman what to do with her body. I agree with that. But a woman can't wait until a child is, damn near 6 months pregnant.
I agree with that.
Say it's time to go ahead and get rid of it.
Right.
So I see both sides. So it should be a limit on it.
But that's what Roe. But that's why they overturned Roe versus Wade to give the states to put a limit on it. So, for example, you got some states where people are upset because they said 15 weeks.
Right.
15 weeks might be long enough. But
right.
I don't know. I'm not a woman. Or it might not be. But they put a time on it, which is what the females don't like.
Right.
But to my opinion, it should be a time because
I think it should be that whole first trimester.
Now, I know a female personally. She was like 8 months.
Damn. See, that's
murder.
Yeah.
That's murder.
It's not murder because baby ain't taking breath.
Man, that's murder.
So therefore, you have to see both sides of this. Because if you're telling me that's murder, but then on the other side you're telling me we shouldn't tell a female what to do with her body, then which one?
Murder is murder.
No. Because this is my thing. What if 8 months? What if at 6-7 months her body start going through changes that her body can't handle, and she got to go ahead and get rid of the baby? So that's what I'm saying. It's hard to say that because we now females, we don't know how that affects.
I understand what you're saying, but
past a certain point, I think they should have a time frame limit. I think maybe the first trimester, a little bit past the first trimester, and they should call it. But I just feel as though absolutely calling it because, like, what was it? It was like as soon as they passed it was like a whole bunch of states that went right into banning it. Missouri, Louisiana, Kentucky, South Dakota. Right. They automatically said no abortions. Period.
Right.
Yeah. So
now I'm that is wrong because if a girl gets raped, you're telling me that she gotta have that baby regardless?
No.
That's what that's. What do it?
No. I'm saying I'm agreeing with you.
That's wrong. That is wrong.
But
that is wrong.
But that's where I see both sides of this ball because again, I see where females are coming from and I understand it. Because again, I wouldn't want nobody to tell me what to do with my private part.
But that's like all of us, because all of us, I will say that at the last minute, you will say, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, but
what's the last minute though? 8 months?
No, that's a full-born baby.
So my question is, the question is, what's last minute to you? Might not be last minute to me.
I understand that, but
that's what it comes down to. What's last minute?
Because at like 8 months, they can give her a C-section, the baby survive or something from that point.
But the mother could die from that too.
But
again,
that's too long.
But as a female, who are we to tell her?
We're nobody to tell you. Yes, you're right.
Go ahead and try to have that baby.
We're nobody. We're nobody.
So that's why I said I see both sides of this. Because at the end of the day, it should be a time on when it should happen. But if a female decides later on after that time that, hey, my life is in danger, or let's say this, she gets 6 months and the boy she so-called was going to be the father pass away. Do I want to be a single parent now?
Right. I understand that.
I don't know if y'all have been single parent, but that's a hard life.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is once that baby is... Nah, you can't do that.
But that's the question. When is that? When do we consider it a baby? Because by law, it's not a baby until it takes a breath outside the womb.
Okay. Well,
so that's the law. It has to happen.
Once it start growing extremities,
fingers. That happens early.
Well, how early?
That can happen probably in the first 3 months.
Yeah. After that, it's over. It's over. Once that baby start growing fingers, toes, and all that, it's over.
So now you're saying you're telling them what to do about it.
I don't like the government having to control all these controls over a person.
I mean,
right.
Let's be clear here, and this is the nut in the eggshell here. The government should have control over nothing we do.
Right, but they're gonna have.
At the end of the day, it's supposed to be considered a free country.
Right.
Nothing with rules is free. Because it comes with a punishment.
Right.
That's the whole purpose of the rule. So if something comes with a punishment, how can it be free?
Right. What's your thoughts, people? Roe versus Wade. Pardon me. Roe versus Wade has been overturned. How do you feel about it? Keep it a C-note with us before we get out of here. My man John, Brother X. Shout out to Brother X. Shout out to John. He has a conspiracy corner for us, right? Yep. Let's keep it a C. No, he got a
I
conspiracy.
just think it's funny, or is it just a coincidence that these rappers that are dying, right, that they aren't the result of record labels putting them out? For the fact that these record labels, like most record labels, mostly on all their artists now, they have life insurance and policy on these artists.
Okay.
And if you look at Empire, look at Empire Records. They had the Bull Mo 3, they had the Bull King Von, and they had somebody, I think Young Dog.
Young Dog, yeah.
Well, I think they all died in like the month of November, almost different years or whatever, right before tax time or whatever.
Right.
Know. But it's just funny that these record labels, they profit more off you if you're dead than alive. And at these times that these folks died, they were like at peaks. They were actually peaking at their career. And I just don't think it's a coincidence. I think that these Jones was all set up. I don't know.
I can't go with you on that.
Why you say that, Mike?
Because in every situation, it's the streets. Every situation happens because of the street situation. So you let's just go with King Von. Mm-hmm. King Von don't get out that car and don't go swing on that boy. He's still alive?
That's true. Yeah.
You look at Young Dog. Young Dog don't beat with half the city of Memphis and still riding around in a bright car that everybody's noticing.
Right.
You think he's still alive? And he not with security by himself.
Right.
Think he's still alive?
I don't know, because
Mo 3,
he was doing that before though,
yeah,
but why all of a sudden during that time?
Yeah, but at the same token, but it's like street stuff. It always happens when it's time for it to happen. Who's to say they wasn't been sitting? This is probably the first time he was ever by himself. Whereas they actually called him like that.
And
he was with somebody.
But when I mean by himself, I mean like he's not rolling deep.
Right,
he ain't got 7 of his cars with him. You know, it's going to be a shootout.
Right. I agree, but then at the same time, I don't think that most of these aren't by accident. Like when you got these high people, most of the time we get taken out by our own. Like,
right.
I mean, my favorite Huey P. Newton, he got taken out by a street gangbang.
Right.
People don't know he got paid off by some guy to take him out. And then even with the Eric Holder shit with Nip.
Right.
Somebody paid that motherfucker off, and we know that he met with some car. So
let me ask you
by
this,
accident.
because I've thought that, right? I've thought that, but we from the streets. Nigga tell you can't come around. You a snitch. Mm-hmm. You a snitch.
And this is a shooting.
And I rap, and you not trying to put me on.
So that's a sign in the
So in my mind, regardless of how Nip is looking at, in my mind, if I'm saying or not, this nigga hating on me. He don't want to put me on. And he called me a rat. That's how I look at it from a street perspective.
So you looking at Nip's situation and just look how. Did you watch the video?
Yeah, but look. Nip he called him a rat. He knew that he was working with the op. He walked from an op car. I don't think like that wasn't by accident that he knew that boy, you a op, and like I think his cover was blown or whatever. But
if you Nip, right, and you just call now, like he said, this is streets.
Mm-hmm.
Nip know who boy is. They know each other. This ain't somebody that he just breezing by. Like we got history together. Mm-hmm. You know exactly who I am, what I'm about.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You just called me a rat. Mm-hmm. You thought it was in Nip's best interest to still stand there and wait?
No.
This is streets we talking.
But that's
I didn't even think it was right.
Is there audio to what was being said during the
all 3 people that survived that was around them.
All right.
Yeah. So the boy Cowboy and his other 2, the one bodyguard that got shot, and the other couple people, they all said what happened.
Listen, I'm glad y'all said that. Cowboy. Because Whack 100, again,
this motherfucker.
He's been everywhere. He said Cowboy a rat. So what I'm saying is, let's look at it from time out. Let's look at it from both sides. Look at it from the street perspective, and look at it from a civilian's perspective. Cowboy Man just got killed, right? And he might. I don't know Cowboys. I don't know if he shoot him up, bang, bang, gang member out there or none of that. But let's just say he regular dude. Mm-hmm. Is he wrong for telling what happened?
Well,
is he a snitch?
Cowboy and a regular boy. Because I seen the documentary about that whole 6-day rotation.
So he a boy that was out here.
Yeah.
So is he a rat?
So my question, and I love when we bring this question up about rat, right? So, because Troy Ave's situation is the same situation.
Troy Ave?
Troy Ave. So let me ask you this. So is it a rat to sit there and let these people know exactly what's going on when they question me, when they got the foot? We know this whole parking lot is taped. We know this.
Right.
Cowboy owns the complex.
Right.
With Nipsey Hussle. I know this.
Right.
Now, I can lie to them about the investigation. Now, I'm going to jail.
I'm not saying lie.
No. If you ask me, they ask me a question, I can say, I don't know. But you see, I know.
Right.
Now, if you get put, that's why I said Troy Ave situation. If you get locked up behind this,
right,
and I'm just telling my truth of what happened,
right,
and I'm protecting myself, is that me really rat?
I would say no. Me personally, I would say no.
Because in my opinion, what rat always been you trying to get out of the situation that you put yourself into and trying to throw somebody else.
I got a question for you though. Do you think Puff had an insurance policy out on Big?
My thing with that is, if I invest millions in you, I'm gonna have an insurance policy, whether you're whoever you are. So that's why I don't look. I say, damn, it's intriguing that a lot of these guys were signed to this label. They had big insurance policies and they got killed. But these guys lived that life.
That's what I'm saying.
So to me, as a businessman, anything that I'm going to invest millions in, I'm going to put insurance in on.
Let me ask you a question. You don't think Dr. Dre had an insurance policy on them and them? And Jimmy Iovine?
Yeah, ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt.
They not thinking he gonna get killed on the street, but they know during that time an overdose can happen.
This is my investment.
My thing is like who got the top insurance policy? I know somebody had an insurance policy on top of Dre though. I know that much.
But what I'm saying is Mo3 and all them people, they peoples could have took out insurance policies on them.
And none of these rappers do. None of them do.
So you can't do. What I'm saying is, you're the aunt. You're the uncle. I'm the record label. You're not putting nothing in the Mo3. I'm putting 3-4 million into it. I'm gonna put an insurance policy in on it.
Well, let's be clear. You can have multiple insurance policies. It don't matter. You got
that's what I'm saying.
If you want, as long as you can pay it.
They didn't have none on.
No, they don't. So let's be clear here. The family don't have none because the artist didn't allow them to put it on for them.
Right.
You got to have my information.
So is it wrong though for the companies to put it on?
No, because the company, because
that's almost sounds like an employee to get a 401k account when we get you on our business. Now here's some life insurance policy information. I don't think that them jugos is actually doing that to these artists.
Who?
When they come
talk to them, brother.
When these guys come to sign, I think.
Let's be clear.
I think. Wait. I think that the sports franchises they just started to catch up. They like to keep the dumb Negro dumb, and then for us to spend our money on frivolous things and not actually invest in the greatest thing. No. We are the biggest walking billboards, and we give all of our attention, all of our money, and make so much other people make more money by us not even profiting.
Let's stop for a second. Let's stop for a second. How many years are we gonna use this excuse?
What excuse?
How many years are we gonna use the dumb Negro? So if you're telling me in 2022
there's still dumb Negroes.
So all right. So hear me out. If it's 2022 and you're still buying into a bad contract, you're still coming into a bad.
Whose fault?
Wait. Let me tell you. Because
it's your fucking fault.
No.
I can't get. I don't care how.
I'm gonna tell you whose fault it is. It's right here because these brothers will do almost anything for a green piece of paper. There is not a.
That's just like saying this. That's just like saying.
It won't.
That's just like saying, what's the chick's city girl, right?
All right.
That's just like telling them, getting naked to that. If you willing to scoop that look for $1 bill, then I can't get mad on the back end when you get fucking ad.
Let me tell you, because
how can I? If that's what you're chasing,
because he's done. I mean, Young Dirk. A lot of people don't know about him and his side businesses behind the scene. Young Dirk. He got trucking business. Yeah, Lil Dirk. My bad, Young Dirt. Lil Dirt. He has trucking businesses and stuff like that. And I like to see that. Young Dolph, he had over 200 and some properties, probably even more than that. But what they don't show you, they don't actually teach that. Like, they want you to buy frivolous diamonds. They want you to buy cars and shit. But they don't show that. And it's the wrong.
So what happens? And which name just brought this up? Young Buck with 50 Cent. He said 50 Cent gave me a check for $1 million. Mm-hmm. He told me to go pay the IRS. Like, yo, you know you gotta open a bank and pay the IRS and that. Young Buck won for all these cars and jewelry.
Young and dumb.
So who fault? Again, who fault if I tell you the information? So that's my point. You can't say that these record labels are not doing this for these guys. If I give you $1 million, you should already know half of that gotta go to Uncle Sam, my man.
Right.
If you're over 18, you have to know.
But you gotta be
500,000 has to
like,
go
it's
to
almost
Uncle
like a record label and an NBA
Mike.
team. I think you need a vet on the squad to teach him, like, yo, let me talk to you, school you, but before you even go blow that.
Let me ask you a question. Am I worried about schooling you and your money, or am I worried about keeping you in the studio to bang out a hit? Because I can't do both. I'm not. See, that's the part y'all not realizing. I'm not your mother and your father.
Right.
I can't discipline you and give you love.
Right.
I can't do both. So which one you want me to be? You want me to be your mother or your father?
I think for as much money as we tap dance and sing and do all this for these folks, they can provide an extra service.
So what about your manager? Where your manager falling at? Because your manager has nothing to do with
that's a cut.
Most of the times our manager is our homie from the hood.
So, but
you don't know no better than us.
So again, if you're not doing it the right way, that's why I love LeBron. Because if you're not doing it the right way, right?
No, I love
what LeBron do? I got on. I had a bullcrap manager.
He put his homies on.
And I'm going to send my man to school.
Yeah.
So how many people sat there? Let's say, for example, like a Meek Mills, right?
Yeah, I salute
like a Meek Mills,
right?
Meek. And I can say this about him. He showed his homies how to manage.
Right.
All the people that was around him and her. They
listen.
No. This is the beauty part. No, some of them did. Some of them did. It was able to move on to get other artists.
Right.
Then you had some of them that fell all the way off.
Right.
But you can't fault me for the people who fall off.
Right.
If I try to show you and you don't succeed with this or you don't take what I tell you, then it's on you. That's why I say when an artist goes to a record label and they give you $1 million, and you blow that $1 million in 6 months, in 3 months,
that's all on you. I mean, it's all on.
I can't blame the blame the record label for you being broke.
On that note, yes, I will say that we do have to take the blame for that. I mean, we take the blame on some of that dumbness, but at the same time, we definitely got to be smart enough to be doing the same. We have to do the same steps that they doing towards us.
And if you listen to some of the artists that come before you, they tell you the dumb stuff not to do.
Right.
Jay tell you not to buy that chain in that car in the beginning.
Right.
He tell you this.
Okay, before we get out of here, say it with your chest. Do you have something to get off your chest?
Cowboys Super Bowl 2020.
Time out. What? That shit say it with your chest moment? Say it with your chest. That wasn't with your chest.
I'm calling Uber
that wasn't
now,
with. Call Oouuber. We're saying with your
Cowboys
chest.
2023 championship Super Bowl.
He said 23. Okay.
That's
the season. That's the season.
So,
what's your say it with your chest moment? Do you have one?
No,
I got one. I got one.
Where's that? That shit,
call him. You got his Uber?
Yeah, I'm about to call the Uber, but
listen.
Cowboys.
YG, Tyga. Like, what are you guys doing? Video, you guys is just trannies
this
or
is the metrosexual
girls or your whole video, like really. Time out. Listen, we're from Philly. I don't know any gang culture, and pardon me if I'm overstepping the boundary, but YG is a blood.
What that mean?
So what that means is if any blood set is not feeling some type of way about him,
why would they?
Because
they need it because
Blood just had a Mexican rainbow head nigga in their crew. Why would they be feeling?
They need to feel some type of way.
They just had a Mexican rainbow headed kid.
Listen to what I'm saying. I don't know gang culture. I'm from Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. What I seen early 90s, Bloods, Suge Knight, extorting people. putting the press on people, having people intimidated. What I see now from the Bloods, dresses, calling people hubby, all type of. Listen, I know the game may have changed. I know we have, because I was schooled. Shout out my guy Roddy Rye. He schooled me. All Bloods is not the same. It's different sets. What I'm saying, it's not just me. It's a million people out here that doesn't understand the gang culture. There's just looking at Young Thug wearing a dress and calling somebody hubby, and we're saying that's the Bloods. How the Bloods? It's me looking at a guy like YG saying, how the fuck is he dressed up like a tranny? Pardon my expression. But how is he? And he's saying he a Blood, and the Blood sets allow that. Like, yes,
easy. They pay us for their protection.
I don't care. What I'm saying is, this is where it goes back to.
When it comes to that dollar bill,
maybe it may have been a movie then. What I'm saying is, us that don't know gang culture, Philly, when we hear Bloods and we think early 90s, we think of Suge, extorting dudes, putting the pressure. We think Bloods is stone cold gangsters. Now Bloods is wearing dress, and you other sets are allowing this? Can I you got to be kidding me. Yes, expand because I'm lost.
Philly, right? Mm-hmm. When you think of Philly,
right?
You think of low-key, stand out-ish a little bit, thorough division, right?
Right.
When you think of Philly now, what do you think of? Little dirty-ass young little PGA sitting there doing this all day. Come on, man. It changes. It changes with time.
It don't change
listen.
like that.
I'm going to tell you why it changes.
It don't change.
We're old heads. We don't... We not putting no dresses on. We might not consider that gangster, right? But the kids today.
I'm not talking about the kids. But that's where you're losing.
But that's the new gangster.
What I'm talking about is the OG Bloods. When Suge was around, Brody and dudes, it was OG Bloods behind him.
See, the worst part about it, I think
so it's no OG Bloods now? Why?
The image of the gangster changed.
The OG is on fucking line crying about everything else. Whack 100. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking.
That's the OG.
I'm talking about the I'm talking about gangsters that don't got nothing to do. I'm talking about
that no more.
Because what I said again, my guy Roddy Rye said Bloods is based off sex.
Yeah.
Because YG is acting crazy, my set is not going to trip on that. But what I'm saying is, for us, that's not from Cali, not from New York or Jersey, where they got gangs going on. We just put Bloods all together, and we're saying, if we came up on Suge smacking people, how did the Bloods let it go from smacking people to extorting people and all that to dresses and all that?
With time. So if you look at it from a time perspective, in the 70s, they looked at Bloods as family. We're here to protect. They would have looked at Suge as a nut because that's not what the Bloods was based on.
Well, how would they look at YG in them, though? In dresses.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Because the kids today, that's what they wear. This is what these youngsters are into.
But our peoples didn't look at Suge as no
we're
nut.
the old heads. This is like our people. We don't wear tight jeans. When YG come out with tight jeans and shoes on, he look weird to me.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. We're always, of course, we're going to look at it as weird. But these kids, my son, that's 13, that's what they like to look at.
Listen, this is my sandwich and chest moment.
That's the new image.
YG, Tyga, you're out of pocket for dressing up like females in the music video. No, you need more than an Uber.
They make
I don't care what they make.
So is Martin the weirdo too?
Who? Martin Lawrence?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No, he not.
See, this is what I hate.
Martin is not. Time out. This is the.
Jamie
to
Foxx.
me.
Is Jamie Foxx?
No, Jamie Foxx. Time out. Jamie Foxx and Martin is not out here showing you videos where they got AKs and they got bandanas and they got all. Even if they are, if Jamie Foxx is a gang member, he did a good job of hiding it from me. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a gang member, you're a known gang member, allegedly, in the music industry. We didn't have this problem with Dr. Dre. We knew Dr. Dre's Snoop and them was fake. We didn't have this problem. Now we're having this problem with this guy with this dress will shoot you. He will kill you.
Why would you even think he a gangster? Because he said
Who?
YG. Because he said it?
No, I don't think none of them are
so therefore he can put a girl dress on.
But what I'm saying is, they accept this today as reality.
Because they paying them guys bills. You can't, listen, if YG is giving a blood set $1 million a month, you think they're going to say something to him?
He ain't making $1 million.
Who?
YG.
You got YG tripping.
Yeah, all right.
YG, he the second biggest artist
does
in West Coast.
But yeah, all right. He ain't making $1 million a month.
Who's bigger than him?
He ain't making.
After Kendricks, who's bigger than him on the West Coast?
I don't care what you talk about. YG ain't making $1 million a month.
After Kendrick, who bigger than him?
No, maybe nobody, but I don't got YG over Game. He ain't making $1 million a month.
Game ain't.
But let me ask y'all: do y'all have to say it with your chest moment before
I
we
gave
get
you
out?
mine.
I'm good.
Okay, what's yours again? Say
Cowboys 2023 Super Bowl. I beat it.
Pass me that shit right there while we call you Oouuber.
That L you smoking.
Listen.
Pass that shit right here. Pass that shit,
simple.
bro.
It's that simple.
On that note, we just gonna wrap this show totally up because he just killed the whole vibe. We already know it's Rams Buffalo, Rams 2P, but we appreciate everybody. Let me ask y'all this before we get out of here. Who wins the NFC East? Keep it a C-note. John.
NFC East?
Yes.
Cowboys.
John.
I want to say Bucks. It'll probably be the Rams.
No, NFC East. Y'all division.
Oh, the East is going to be us.
Who y'all?
The Eagles.
Keep it a C-note, people. Who wins the NFC East this year?
We're going to have a great record this year.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Look it down.
Why?
Look it down. Look it down.
Why?
I got him.
Yeah, we have a great offense. We got a great defense.
A great offense?
Yes, a great
Where?
Offense. Great offense.
Well, who?
Got him.
A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith.
You gonna name me somebody that hasn't even played for y'all yet? Y'all don't know what he's.
But you know his potential. This is like any trade in the NBA. You know what he did on the
He didn't do nothing last year.
He was hurt.
I'm not trying to.
Listen,
he was nothing last year.
He was hurt.
People, we're gonna argue offline. Look.
That talked about Asamoah too, right? You hyped Asamoah up too, didn't you?
Oh, nah.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Listen,
he would carry Washington. Go ahead, good brother. That was good one.
Shout out to Kerry Washington. Shout out to Asamoah for that one. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We about to get out of here. Vito been texting me talking about Debo ain't getting off his breaks that good. So we got to get out of this, John. But we need to continue this Dallas Eagles thing. Because, when you're the defending champ and you just sitting back, you ain't got to worry about none of that.
All I can say is what I think. Because at the end of the season, last year, y'all beat the brakes off of us.
Oh, no. We ain't beat the brakes off.
Y'all did. Y'all beat the brakes.
No.
Y'all beat the brakes.
Killed y'all.
Yeah, but that was what a veteran quarterback should do to a rookie quarterback.
Who was a rookie quarterback?
Jalen? Not a rookie, a young quarterback.
A young
quarterback, not a rookie.
Listen, people, we up out of here. Look at him. I'm going to break them up.
And Dak Prescott did exactly what he was supposed to do.
As always.
I know y'all got swept last year, right?
Yeah, it's the first time. I'm glad y'all remember that.
It ain't the first time.
It's been the first time in a while.
Shout out to Dallas, the Eagles. Do y'all got a bet? Any bets?
I don't bet.
Oh, okay. Okay. We going to end that like that.
With him and Vito, Brown and
we
Vito.
appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the comment button. As always, I'm your boy Brown. To the left of me, you got
your boy John.
And to the left of us, 28th Street is in the building.
Absolutely. Put them Cowboys under the beneath, too. Let us know.
Yeah, beneath us. Beneath us. What is he talking about? Hey, Kyle, what is he talking about? Call him a Uber. Call him a Uber. As always, I am your boy, Brown. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to tell everybody. Keep it a C note. We'll holler at y'all.
Night.
Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, da, da.